Did you know that one of the fastest ways to convert a follower into an actual paying customer or client is by boosting your engagement on Instagram? And today, I'm going to be showing you my exact 5 strategies so that you can instantly boost up your engagement. But before we dive on in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be releasing new videos every single Tuesday to show you how you can grow your business and make an impact with Instagram. Hey Go-Getter, I'm Nadine Daff, and today I want to tell you about the importance of Instagram engagement. Now, the reason why engagement is insanely important, it's actually even way more important than getting followers, is because the Instagram algorithm is going to reward accounts with high engagement levels. So by the end of this video, you're gonna know the exact tactics for amazing caption writing or copywriting in order to get your audience engaged and hooked and waiting on your every post. As a matter of fact, these are the exact same tactics that I used in my own henna business way back then that generates an average of 50 to 100 comments per photo. Step number 1 is caption writing. You gotta make good use of your captions. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Instagram captions has, I think, around 1,200 character limit. And the people over at Instagram probably made it that long for a reason. So you really want to make good use of your captions. Now, here is the correct anatomy of a caption that converts, or a caption that really gets people engaged and hooked on your posts. The first sentence of your caption is the most detrimental because your caption generally cuts off as people are scrolling. So you want to make sure that you hook those people in that instant through that first sentence that you have set. One of the examples that I used is something like "stop your scroll" or "did you know?" Something that is really going to grab their attention and stop them in their tracks. So let's say you're a wedding photographer, for example. Pretty sure you're going to be posting a lot of images of couples on their wedding day. So why not give a little backstory to the couple? Take us on the journey of their wedding day. How did they meet? How did they interact? How did they came about to be husband and wife? Those stories will really grab the attention of potential customers because you're allowing them to envision their life story themselves. And that way you are also addressing yourself as a photographer, and you're allowing people to understand what you are like personally, and that way they will get excited to work with you personally as well, rather than just any wedding photographer at all. You want to keep it conversational. You want to make it seem like you're talking to a friend over a cup of coffee. The more human you are, the more human interaction you are inviting yourself. So if you're one of those people who's just totally stumped on what to write in your caption, pretend that you are texting a friend. As a matter of fact, go to your iMessage or WhatsApp or whatever method of communication that you talk to your friends at, or how you text your friends, and write your caption there. And that way you will have a better idea of how to write a caption in a setting that you're talking to a friend, as opposed to writing a caption that's going to go out to the world. Another thing you want to make sure of is including line breaks in your captions. Now, one of the fastest ways to discourage someone from reading a caption is by having that big block of text. We don't want any of that, okay? So make sure that you break up your lines so that you're encouraging people and it becomes way more readable and way more engaging as well. So let's hop on over to my screen so I can show you a few examples of captions that I had written in the past that performed amazingly well with flying colors.
So in this image right here, I wrote, "What's your beverage and fuel of choice?" And I listed down a few options that people can literally choose from. And I also made sure to include little emojis in there as well, just to make it seem more friendly, more impressionable. And all people have to do is just leave their answers in the comments. So it's really that simple. And in this image right here, I just wrote down, "Curious to know, are you a dog person or a cat person? Let me know your answers and let's play." That is so simple. That's all you really have to do. And this image gathered 50 comments. And in this image right here of a past henna design that I had done, I just asked people to comment love in their own language. And since I'm an Arabic native speaker, I wrote down hope, which means love. And people had to also take turns on what love meant in their language. And this really worked super well because people love to leave their mark. People love to contribute according to the things that they can relate to most. And this image gathered 88 comments.
Step number 2 is make use of your Instagram stories. I know, kind of counterintuitive, but Instagram stories actually outperform Instagram posts and actually any other social media platform in terms of engagement. So the more active you are on Insta stories, the more engagement that you are going to invite back. Good news here though is that Instagram puts a lot of weight on Insta stories, so they make it super easy for you to actually engage your audience. Now you gotta be utilizing the features that Instagram rolls out, like the polls, the ask me a question feature, and recently they also rolled out the multiple choice question. So you just gotta get creative with it. You can create fun little interactive quizzes. You can get people to ask you things about your business, right? The more you're there for your audience and the more engaged or active you are on your Insta stories, the more, you guessed it, engagement that you are inviting back. A fun little secret hack as well to increase your exposure of Insta stories is that you can use up to 4 or 5 hashtags per story. And here's the kicker, you can hide them as well so you don't seem spammy. Now let's hop on the screen so I can show you exactly how to do that.
Okay, so let's assume that I'm about to post an Instagram tip to my Insta stories. Now, I want to use hashtags that is relevant to the Instagram tips that I'm sharing with people. So I'm going to type Instagram tip. Let's see what else. Instagram tips. Just increasing my chances here. Let's say social media tips, digital marketer. And I'll also use hashtags that I know my intended clientele are using. So things like we are the creative community, just because I know that my ideal clients are creative entrepreneurs. And here's the beauty. Instagram is also going to suggest other hashtags that you can use. So you can literally just insert that in. So let's say I'm happy with 5 hashtags so far. I'm just going to decrease the size over and over and over. And then I'm going to hide this somewhere. And there you go. You can't even see the hashtags, but Instagram is going to rank me for those hashtags.
I want you to comment below. Let me know which of these tips that you are actually going to utilize. Are you going to start using hashtags and hide them, or are you going to create little fun interactive quizzes with the poll feature? The third tip I have for you here today is follow hashtags. Figure out 3 to 4 hashtags that is unique to your business, that is also specific. You want to use hashtags that your dream customers are using. Don't get blindsided by using hashtags that is popular in your industry. And when you are scrolling through your feed and that hashtag pops up, make sure that you leave a genuine comment that's 4 words or more. Now, here's what this tactic does, is that a lot of the times people will get notifications that they've received a comment from this unknown user. And by human nature, they come to check your profile out. It's like you've already instigated a relationship. You've already instigated or created awareness of your existence. And if they like the content that they see on your Instagram account, more often than not, they will follow you. The more that you do this, the more that you comment and interact with other people, the more you are going to receive comments and interactions on your Instagram account yourself. Step numero 4 is post during optimized times. You want to make sure that you are posting, or you have a posting schedule where your ideal followers or your ideal customers are active on the platform. Now, even though there's not a one-size-fits-all answer of what optimized times are on Instagram, it will all really depend on your kind of clientele and what their behaviors on Instagram is like. So a way for you to find out what that looks like for you is by accessing your Instagram analytics, having a look at your insights, having a look at where your customers or where your followers are coming from and what days or what times are they most active and engaging. And be sure to create a posting schedule that sticks to those optimized times so that you're sure that your engagement is boosted up. Speaking of hashtags, if you don't know which hashtags you should be following or even which hashtags you should be using in your Instagram posts, I have you covered. I actually have a free downloadable Instagram hashtags guide so that you are sure you are using the right hashtags to get found on Instagram by your dream followers and customers. You can check the link in the description below. Step number 5 is post more images of yourself. I know, not very quaint with the shy types like me. Posting more images of yourself really humanizes your brand and shows that your business is not just a business, but there's an actual human being with a beating heart behind it. And I want you to think about it like this. Why do multi-million-dollar companies pay celebrities millions upon millions of dollars to showcase their products? It's all about that human element, that human interaction, that human aspect, and that's what you want in your own business as well. I want you to have a look right here. As you can see, some of my most engaged, liked, and commented photos are ones of myself. And I was here thinking, why would anyone want to follow my business to see me? Test it out and you will find amazing numbers, because people respond to other people way more than they respond to products and services. So you really want to be the face of your own business and your own brand so that you can get people to say, I want to work with them personally and not just any random vendor that they're looking for. Next week, I'm going to be telling you all about how to actually get paying clients from Instagram, so you don't want to miss it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you want more daily dose of Instagram tips, tricks, and hacks, be sure to follow me up here on Instagram at Nadine Daff. And I can't wait to see you on over there. And until next week, try to stay out of trouble.